Hi and good morning. Today is the 30th of July 2017 and I have decided to come to the cemetery today to do my talk, and it is one of the things that may seem unconventional, but this morning I woke up and I was thinking, my God is unconventional, and it's like I was motivated to come and do this talk here. And I was like, God, would you really ask me to go and do a talk at the cemetery? It will look awkward and maybe it's not the best places to go and do it. It's early in the morning. It's just about 8:15ish, and it's quiet and very nice and fresh because it was raining throughout the night. But then I decided, yes, I'm going to do this talk here. Why? Because one of the messages I remember given by one of my friends long time ago, it was to do with potential. And he said, you know where the most potential lies? And he said, it's in the cemetery. I hope I've pronounced that word correctly. And he said, people die with a lot of potential that they never realized. And yesterday, as I was doing my recording, people are giving me topics to talk about, and one of them was life coaching. And I did say that life coaching is a wide topic which covers potential, careers, marriages, and all that. And we all have ways in which we can be able to advise others on how to maximize their potential through life coaching. Unfortunately, we have our own set methods, and we may think that there is a right convention on how we can guide others. But let me say this, that some rules cannot be followed. And when I talk about rules, I don't mean laws. Laws are there to be followed and to be obeyed, but rules and regulations and guidelines can be unconventional. And when I think about this, I can never come away from God, because everything I do, it goes back to God. And I'm a bit puffy because that's a little hill. Laws are there to be followed, but laws can become so legalistic and bind us in so many ways. So what I mean is, rules and conventions can be broken, and people tend to kind of agree with those who are like-minded like them. So I may start life coaching, and people who are like-minded like me may follow my methods or may accept my guidance, but not everybody will. Let's say, for example, yesterday I posted something on sex in marriage, and the very first emoticons that were coming through was an angry face. And I thought, what was happening and what was angering this person? But I didn't focus, or I didn't concentrate on what was happening on the screens, whether the likes, whether the angry emoticon. All I concentrated was on the topic that I was talking about, and I was able to pass my ideas as I had planned. So what I'm saying is this: when it comes to life coaching, it's wide, and it doesn't always happen the way you have thought it should happen. People sometimes think life coaches should say, this is the way to do things, and these are the instructions, and these are the guidelines, so do it this way. It doesn't always happen like that. The life coaching that I know is when you rediscover who you are, and in the process of rediscovering who you are, then you can be able to find your potential and then maximize it. So there is a lot of potential lying here, just like my friend Mike once said, that people do die with a lot of potential that they could have realized, but they never realized because there was no one to guide them. So I'm here to help you in the way I can, and if we agree on a few things, then you can be able to maximize your potential. But it depends on you and I not really coming to an agreement, but working on a program that is effective for you. I know a few friends who have been buried here. Some of them I know and I can witness of what they have done in this life. And before we rest in a place like this, let's arise in our deadness of life, and let's maximize that potential we have so that we can leave a legacy. When one day we lie here, people can be able to come and say, this is what Esther did, or this is what I learned from Esther. If it wasn't for so and so, I wouldn't be this far. So this morning, like I said, I decided to come here. It is unconventional. Not everybody will like it, but it's not so much about the liking. It's so much about using the symbolism of how we can be dead in our own ways. In the Bible, in the book of Ezekiel, it says, can these bones become alive? And then Ezekiel answered God, only you know. And in the same way, I can't see these bones arising right now, but I know of my unconventional God who said, my unconventional God who says that one day we will resurrect. And in the same way, God says, in your deadness, you can become alive. And when I talk about becoming alive, it's in the physical sense. You can maximize your potential. You can do the works that can touch other people's lives. And you can also, in the spiritual sense, become alive and realize the truths of God that will guide you. In the emotional, you can also come out of the emotions that destroy life and start becoming alive again. You can be able to support others to becoming more alive. Now, as I think about it, I want my tombstone to be written that Esther was here and this is what she did. So God bless you and have a wonderful day today as you plan on how to maximize your potential with the help of God. Remember, God is unconventional, and I'll be talking about that topic of God being unconventional because God doesn't follow the man-made rules. He answers our prayers in His time, in His will, and for our own good and for His purposes to be served. So when you think that my God is not very conventional and He's not answering things or driving your life the way you think He should be, then just remember, things of God are unconventional. And that's why I decided to do an unconventional thing this morning by coming at the cemetery and doing my recording here, but it's for our own good. So God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day today.